Oh, look at my hair. Shocking. How's it going? I hope you can all hear me. There's nobody here yet, so. Can anybody hear me? Anybody there? Oh, one person's there. I should really advertise this on Telegram. I should do that. Sorry, very snotty. Bit of an aeroplane. A lot. And then wow, what a month. What a time to be alive. I'm just going to promote this link. Okay. Is anybody there? Oh, hi. Hello, Jackie Burgundy. Oh, there's loads of people here. Hang on. Right. There was nobody in there. There's loads of people. Can you hear me? Just put a one or yes in the chat if you can hear me because I've got new headphones. New headphones. Just tell me if you can hear me, please. Otherwise, the whole thing's a waste of time. If you can't hear me. Maureen Green in Salford. Dark and wet. I remember Salford. Yeah. John Cooper Clarke. Remember him, Maureen? I think he's a professor now. I used to do lots of gigs with him. I love John Cooper Clarke. Look him up, everybody, if you care about art in any way. John Cooper Clarke's a poet, the Bard of Salford. He did fucking trainers, fucking late, fucking makes you fucking wait, fucking gets you fucking down, evidently Chicken Town. The fucking chief's a fucking swine with fucking murder in his eyes. There's nowhere to be fucking found, evidently Chicken Town. That was brilliant. He used to support the Sex. Can you all hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, you can. Yes, we hear you. We hear you. Oh man. Anyway, I'm in LA. I've got to put 3 to fly across from Nashville to LA, which is nuts, to then fly to Ireland. Crazy. But the Nashville thing, I couldn't really resist. It was like, I'm going to go to, wow. I didn't really have a choice, to be honest. So I just went to Nashville. Popped into this event, met Charlie Ward, Amelia Love, Al Pasoni, Chaz Carter. Now that was him and his wife were brilliant, absolutely brilliant. If you know those guys, I'm hoping to get to know them better soon. We stood next to Scott McKay, but didn't actually meet him because then he went, "Oh, someone's been waiting for an hour," and I was like, "I can't keep any longer." But I had a chat with him on the phone. He's an interesting, he's an amazing guy. But I didn't quite get to meet him. This is all the day after having a briefing for 107. I don't know if you guys know Kevin Hoyt, who's standing for governor. Sorry, Kevin, I can't remember the state. He's an amazing guy. We put out a video yesterday that's gone all over the place about that meeting. Could be louder. Is that better? Sorry, Jasmine. Thank you, Life is a Bowl of Cherries. Hi, Peter. How are you doing, mate? Me old darling. Peter lives in Ireland, but he talks like a cockney. How's it going, me old darling? Oh, Peter, you'll like this. I'm drinking IPA, not Guinness. 15 quid a pint. Bruce Poppy just left a message from the tour saying he was driving out of LA and had to pay $9.90 for a gallon of what do you call it? Gas. Yeah. Just give me a burrito and I'll give everybody free gas. You know. Yeah, Kevin Hoyt. Hello, Louise Day. Helen Davis from Wales, isn't it? Hello, Helen. How's it going? Do you know, this tour's been brilliant. It's been absolutely brilliant. I'm completely FUCKED'd. I'll do from Gorton. Sid's not here. Kenny Everett. I just have flashbacks to that. Gorton. Ooh, that's interesting. I used to hang out in Gorton. Try an Anchor beer, says Wayne Hatton. A wanker what? Hi, Roping. Roping Wild 123. Hello from South Texas. I can now say I've been to Texas. And you know what? We were in Dallas and Lubbock. I've been hanging out with Janine. I don't know how to pronounce it. Lubbock. Oh my God, the crowd in Lubbock were amazing, and so some of the ones in Dallas, because we had this lunch that raised like $15,000 for this group of people that were literally rescuing kids from child trafficking on the border. So I was very pleased to be part of that. Texas is amazing. It's very flat. The bit I saw, Texas, and the weather was great. Weather's been great all around America. Don't mind if I drink beer. I came to the airport to check my bags in so I go to Beverly Hills, but I'm here too early, so I'm kind of stuck. So I thought I'd have a cold drink because it's so fucking hot outside. I'm going to read your comments. Hang on. Hi from Elbows. Sherry Lane Drigger. Hi from Alberta, and thanks for your poem. I see you. Watch the replay of tour. My pleasure. Yeah. I see you. Yeah. That became a theme on the tour. I didn't expect it to be like that. It just did, because it made so many people cry. So then halfway through, so this is funny, right? So as the Englishman, I go on a tour with no concept of merchandise at all, and all these other guys are there. Like Derek's got his 1776 shirts. Baby Trump's got more merchandise than Disney World, and there's all this money changing hands, and then people are coming up to me going, "Where's your t-shirts?" And I'm like, "I haven't got any." So it took me. I'm so slow. It took me about 10 gigs in to go, maybe I should get some t-shirts. So thanks to Denise on the tour, who was the tour manager, we knocked some up and got some delivered. And I sold a lot, but I lost loads of money on it. I didn't get them to make money. I got them because people wanted them, and ended up signing t-shirts, which is nuts, but it was my pleasure to do it for those that wanted it. You'll sleep for a week, Mark. No, I won't. Sarah Maha. Oh God, I'm so tired. I can't pronounce anything. I did make an ICU t-shirt. Xwana X. Go join my Telegram. There's links below this video to my Telegram channel. Please join that. That's where all the good stuff goes on. There's a lot of stuff I can't say on YouTube, as you all know. Would be great for a European tour. You should have flew from Denver. I'm not flying from. I'm not going anywhere near Denver Airport. Do you know what's under there? You know what's in there? No, Marissa, I did not get to meet Pastor Bob Joyce. Do you know why? Because I was FUCKED, and it was the only opportunity for me to get like an extra 3 or 4 hours sleep. And I was so exhausted at that point. I thought, I don't even give a fuck if he is Elvis. And that's for someone who loves Elvis. That's how tired I was. Hello, Ocean Waves. Tucson, Arizona. That was a good gig. Oh, yeah, there was a good gig. It was a beautiful place, golf course. The Arizona was stunning. The crowd was a bit more subdued than Texas. I remember thinking that the Texas crowd was off the charts. The Anaheim crowd was mind blowing. I actually cried my eyes out with that gig. Tim Foo Fighter. Yeah, the summary is it was really worthwhile. From a personal point of view, it was worthwhile on multiple levels. Oh, hang on, phone call. Who's this? Who's got the temerity to call me while I'm in the middle of a live on YouTube? Oh, it's my daughter. I better just answer this. Hi, gorgeous.
Hi.
I'm on a live YouTube, and sunshine. I'm on a live YouTube. I have to call you back in a bit. Right?
Oh, that's fine.
I'm in the airport for hours,
Bye.
so I'll call you in a bit. Love you. Bye.
That's fine. Love you. Bye.
Oh, I've not seen them for 35 days. Arizona looks like Mars. Thanks, Valerie. Thanks, Teresa. Yeah. Well, actually, Arizona looks a bit like Mars, but the place I think looks most like Mars, or the moon, is the volcano at the top of Tenerife. Go there if you can. Who's in control in the UK? The White Hats are in control of everything. Denise, Kieran. They're in control of everything. Just remember, if the bad guys were in control, we'd all be dead 3, 4, 5 years ago. This is a big job. Student of life, hello Mark, it was great to see you in New Jersey. Joanne, great to see you too. It's great to see all of you. Everybody that came was amazing. Hope you can all hear me on this microphone. I just bought this, so I don't know if it's working properly. Santa Monica pubs. Ooh, there's British pubs. Well, I think I might be stuck in the airport here for the rest of the day because I've got nowhere. I've got too many bags. I can't travel around. Really? Oh, good. Thanks, KV. Yeah, Sunak's red folder changed to green when he passed the parked car. Yeah, that's happened before. There's comms everywhere. Yeah. I mean, I think the key right now is to just, well, that's what I've been saying for years, just live in the present moment. Have a $15 beer if you can afford it. There's no choice there. And enjoy yourself. Deborah, yes, I ate one of your strips. Yeah, I remember that. Tampa, that's when I did that dancing with Baby Chump. That was hilarious. That was great fun. I really enjoyed it because that was like, we only got the opportunity to chill out about 4 times in 5 weeks. So as soon as there was like, okay, you've got a few hours now, you can have dinner and a drink. I was at it, obviously. Hello. £8 for a pint in the UK. What the fuck? I remember when it was 30p. I'm so old. Oh man. Egads, Barb Welch. That's a great word. I'm going to get the word egads into a poem. I think very few people will know what the word egads means. I love it. Look it up, everybody. EGADS. I love these old words. We should all bring some of those old words back and take control of them. I did have a lot of fun kind of annoying people in America when I kept getting told, stop swearing. Can't say those words. You're upsetting the Christians. I'm like, fuck the Christians. I don't mean that in a negative way. If you watch this channel, you understand what I mean. I'm just like, let go of it. All this dogma everywhere. Like, fed up with it. If you're connected to God, God doesn't give a shit if you drink and swear. He really doesn't. That's all cabal shit. This is an IPA. I've never drunk an IPA in my life. But I said to the guy, really nice Mexican guy behind the bar, I need a cold beer. I was literally sweating my bollocks off. Just got off the fucking hell. Sorry, the phone's ringing. Who is it? All right, I've got to answer this. Hang on. Yeah, I'm stuck in the airport. I'm live on YouTube. Careful what you say.
I need you right now.
You need me?
I need you right now because I'm trying to get. I lost. I've got no bank card. I can't take money out. I thought the taxi would be a tap. I could tap, but I can't. And he needs cash.
Oh, he needs cash.
And he's gonna bring me back to the hotel. I'm next to the airport at a bank because he was like, go into the bank and sort it out. I've got no cash.
Well, can't you use your card or an ATM?
I haven't got a card, man.
Because you just got the phone because he lost his card.
He doesn't accept tap. Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I can't come to you. I'm stuck in the airport, and I'm live on YouTube right now. So I'm gonna have to think about a solution. Give me half of it.
Take me back to the hotel right now.
Yeah. Well, can you not come to the airport and get cash off me?
That's what I was hoping. And where will I find you though? Because
Terminal.
He'd be waiting around, man.
Hang on, I've got to mute myself. Sorry about this, guys. Mute. This is the funny. Can you hear me now? This is the fun part of. I had to separate with Kieran to go to Tennessee, and I've just given him the solution. Yeah, I'm good at coming to the rescue, Debs. You know, I've been upside down in aeroplanes and passed out and got out of it. So, what's the problem having a cash issue with a taxi driver? Anyway, you're all amazing. Turn on my voice chat. I have, haven't I? Can you all hear me? Are you like everybody's dad? No. There's a lot of dads I know that are complete dicks. So yeah, I probably am like everybody's dad. I think you can hear me. Can you all hear me? Just say yes in the comments. 5 by 5. What does that mean? 25. Oh, good. Hello. Anyway, this tour was life-changing. There's been a pile of messages this morning from people who are working on the tour. There's this incredible crew. I mean, you get pictures here from everybody's missing each other massively. There was a Bruce, Poppy, and his amazing wife, Natalie. I had such a good laugh with them. We were in the back of the car. I was in the back of the car with them for quite a bit because they allowed us to smoke in the car. In the RV, the new RV, well, any RV, you couldn't do that. I did enjoy driving the old RV, but I went in the new RV. Went out last night with Gina and the lovely Doug and Carol and Denise, and we went into Nashville, and me and Janine treated everybody to a really posh steak dinner, and it was, these guys worked so hard. Doing the whole tour cost me a lot of money to just do it, but it was worth every penny. Every penny. Lewis Hearns is a gentleman, an absolute legend as far as I'm concerned. The whole thing was really. Sorry, I'm missing people out here. I'm going to talk about Kevin and Karen, who were brilliant. I mean, me and Kieran have made a film about the whole thing. We've got hundreds of hours. It's going to take us about 6 months to edit it, but we're making a film version of the whole thing because, without sounding a bit of a cock, if we're all right about what's really going on, then that tour was historical. So I decided to record it all and make it into a cool film. We're going to call it Kieran. It was Kieran's idea, not mine. He wants to call it Where You Atwood, and I think that'd be fun. I mean, really, there's a lot of really funny shit that happened. That I'm hoping we can edit together. I hope we can edit. So the crew that Lewis pulled together were just brilliant. They are brilliant. I mean, Friends for Life. We're talking here. Friends for Life, and then all the speakers. So many speakers. I can't remember everybody's name, but I just got to meet loads of people that I'd not met before. Lois and Lisa and Kevin Hoyt and Nick Sylvester, Katie Rain, and hello Michelle if you're watching this. Just amazing people, brave people. I'm just checking out Derek Johnson. What a lovely soul he is. Jason Q. Oh my god. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, Dina. She was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Jason Q is just can't say how much I love that guy. I love them all the same. It's just I just had a little memory of him then that made me just laugh. And then Tenor came along, and I love that week because Tenor's the guy. I don't know if you watched the episode when I arrived at, I think it was Evansville, and there was the Scooby-Doo van, and then I just went straight up to the guy who came out of it. He was like the doctor coming out of the TARDIS. By the way, David Tennant's probably already know that. David Tennant's back. I hope it means it's not going to be woke going forward. But anyway, that's another thing. Yeah, Tenor, this guy, his story. I'm going to get him on the show because his story is amazing. And I just literally just met him, filmed him live on YouTube, showed the Scooby-Doo van, and He's got a website, sheepnasia.com, which points to his Rumble channel. And he just, his story is unbelievable. I'm going to get him on. You need to, Heart Speak. It was such an amazing weekend at Anaheim. All the speakers and people, major upgrades on all of us, energy up. Jason Q is so much more fun than I ever imagined. Yeah, he is. I've got an issue with him about the Jewish thing, but so what? There's nothing. That's what Lewis does, right? He pulls people together that don't agree on everything and have different expectation levels and different levels of followers. Some people, they have no followers. Some people have millions of followers. And it's very, very interesting when you do that. It's like a melting pot of expectations, ego, and all sorts of stuff. And look, magically, there's another pint here. I've earned this pint. I don't care what you think. I've earned these 2 pints. Baby Trump and Tom and a couple of other people just left the tour for various reasons. It's not my business to say why. It's their business, and it's not for every. This touring business is not easy. And I'm not saying that they didn't find it easy. There's personality clashes. There's this, that, and the other. I don't get involved in that stuff. When I first got on the tour, first 3 days, it was hard. It was really, really fucking hard. The attitude of the tour was, right, we're just going. Okay, we're just going. And we were in a 1, 2, 3 different vehicles. None of us knew what time we were performing. So, I'm from a theatre background and stuff like that. I've always prepared for seminars in some way, at least knowing what time I'm on. Even with my business seminars over the year, I knew what time I was on. But at this tour, you didn't know what time you were on. We were rightly expected to pick up the stuff and help the guys, help the team. It was like, Lewis's attitude was about we the people, where we go well, we go all, we're all equal. And it took me a few days to get into, not that concept, I got that concept, but getting into the rigorous, the craziness of it, because it was like, right at the beginning, it was like a 17-hour drive after a 9-hour day. It was, if you follow the tour on Telegram, you'll see there were pictures of me and Derek just asleep on the floor. We were that tired. It's not for everybody. Yeah, this ring, thank you. Who said that? Maggie Mason. I got this because it contains this thing here, which is Native American old habits. And it's called turquoise. And it's like a little bit of, I know it's not a real piece of Native American, but I've not treated myself in years, and I just saw this ring and I was like, I'm going to buy that. Yeah, the logistics were nuts, Morgan. It's a stressful thing. I mean, you try to just imagine. It was a bit like going back to military training, because if you get a bunch of people together that have never met each other before and ask them to do something really strenuous, stressful, get along with each other, don't eat much, don't sleep much, it's like military training. So I just flipped into military training mode because I remember all of that, and I ended up really enjoying it. It became a really enjoyable thing. And then you get these bonds with people, and people always fall out. I just don't get involved. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. I loved everybody on the tour in every way. And, some people were dicks sometimes. So was I. It's just part of life. Let's not get bogged down with it. Don't turn this whole truth tour or any of this truth thing into a soap opera. Let go of it all. Don't get involved. Don't be bothered. Somebody left, they left. So what? Jackie Bergen, Jason, you had to change your diet. I didn't very much. I managed to eat pretty well for most of it. It was tough. I had one Twinkie just because Kevin made me. He said that you got to have this Twinkie. I was like, really? So I had one. I learned about caramel flavored whiskey from Denise, who's Vaughn's wife. She was amazing. Deep dives on Telegram. Lovely, lovely woman. There's a primer for your next tour, Morocco, Life is Bollicelli. Well, I think Morocco is going to be very, very different to this. Where are you, Denise? We'll go back to the start of the video and I'll tell you. I'm in LA. I'm at the airport in LA. Yeah, I'm just reading there. Who eats Twinkies anymore? I don't know. Kevin, who would come out with a Twinkie, well, something sweet, and a Coke, go, breakfast of champions. And I was like, how have you got any teeth left? And he said he hadn't. And he took them out for me. Loveliest guy you could ever meet. Him and Karen, absolutely beautiful people. Decompress in Morocco. I don't know. Who knows? There's a huge amount of things I think are going to happen in the next few days, according to the briefing we had. But you just got to chill out. You just got to enjoy your life. Do what you got to do today. I'm probably going to get arrested when I get back because I missed a court case for a speeding ticket. What a pain in the ass. Anyway, Jean-Baptiste, good. Hope you go to Canada one of these days. Definitely want to go to Canada, Australia, New Zealand. I mean, if America's anything to go by, it's extraordinary. The power of just meeting people that you've spent X number of years talking into a laptop is huge. It's huge. I mean, on a multidimensional spiritual level, that's what I'm talking about, as well as the 3D point of attention level, which is lovely in and of itself. It's exhausting, but really empowering at the same time. It's hard to explain. I mean, it's all of this is a mission. So, that's why we did it. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I've got a bit of a cough. That's a mixture of the air conditioner on the airplanes and the American Spirit cigarettes I'm now smoking. Oh, Joan, what was it like watching the tour online? It's very different watching it online to being in the room. Oh, Peter's just said something. Yes, Peter, it is happy days, and it is an adventure of a lifetime. Hi, Cecilia, Florida. I'd love to move to Florida. Thanks, truly, Lynn. Good. My job is to make you cry and laugh a little bit. Kingsthorpe, Sarah Manning. Oh, that's Sarah Manning. Yeah, Kingsthorpe. Kingsthorpe's where I had my first ever meal in a restaurant when I was 16 years old. Can you believe that? My kids have been to like a million restaurants before they were 16. But I got taken to, I think it was a Bernie Steakhouse for my 16th birthday by my parents. How things have changed, right? Everyone's got room for me in Florida. Thanks, truly, Lynn. Common sense. Yeah, I'm really glad I decided to come. I'm really sad leaving. That's why I've done this live, because I'm just sat here going, yeah, fed up. I'm going. I mean, I really want to see my kids. I don't want to get arrested. I might be a fugitive. That'd be quite funny. Yeah, I'm really glad I came. It was a beautiful. Well, sorry, this is falling out. I got the wrong size here. Yeah, I'm really glad. Thanks, Bernadette. Well done on the tour. Yeah, I'm proud of what I did. It was a big thing to do, and my gratitude to Lewis is forever. That guy's done something amazing there. Am I bringing codes back? Yeah, I think so. Jean-Baptiste. Sorry. I think so. I think there was an interesting thing. I'll see if I can dig this up. I've got a map here of the. Yeah, so if you were watching the tour, there was an amazing moment where I met the most. Trump's arrest didn't appear. The day's not over. But I take your point. Who said that? No, there are no vax police. Get rid of all that. That's just nonsense. Trying to find this picture. So there was a picture I put up that was shared with me by a healer that literally saved my life 4 or 5 years ago, called Yetta Turpiner, who's, you'll find her in my Telegram group. And she sent me this picture of the vortexes of America. It was a vortex map. I'm just trying to find it. The amazing thing is, when I posted it in the group, the places where the vortexes are around America were almost exactly matched where we did the tour. And I spent a lot of time explaining to people that all of us who came, there it is, got it. So this is where the vortexes are in the US, and the tour pretty much matched where they were. And I was saying to people on the tour, because I knew this intuitively, that everybody there was changing the consciousness of that entire area. And you know, if you get 50 people, 200 people, 300 people in a room that are all vibrating at the right frequency, it's like a blast of light. So yeah, we did a lot of spiritual work. It was the whole thing was a spiritual experience. The whole tour was like an ayahuasca journey. It had everything. It had archetypes. It had thrills and spills and belly aches. It had fights. It had love, deep love. It had dancing. It had music. It had shit food and great food. Everything life's about. That's the beautiful thing. The whole thing's life is just one big initiation ceremony. If you haven't worked that out yet, it's time you did. Go and eat some magic mushrooms tonight. Yeah, the energy was really, really high in all of them. Yeah, Tanya, it has all of these things that we're doing is shifting the energy, and it's all you guys as well. You know, it's not just these people like me who want to talk in the middle of the fucking airport bar. I'm looking youthful. Are you joking, Lizzie? I haven't slept in a month. I'm going bald, and I've got big bags in my eyes. But I'm doing my best. Yeah, get some mushrooms down here. They're good. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not advocating plant medicine. Yes, you are, Mark. Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, you should do that. But I'm going to leave you all because I think Kieran's on his way to the airport and he's going to want some cash to pay his cab and he's going to be in a big sweaty panic. But I just want to thank you all. Wait, if you can't really see the map, when this live is finished, you can rewind and watch it. Technology is amazing. And all of you watching this, don't forget there's an email list. Make sure you're on my email list below and look at all the links below because that supports everything. But the email list is the most important place to be. I've got the gig in Manchester on the 6th of November. Fingers crossed that all goes well. I know they've cancelled some trains and shit, which I think is a problem. I think this is all to do with the operations. Tom Numbers just messaged me saying he's on a flight to Hawaii and the pilot told him they had to divert because of the military activity off the coast of California. And he was looking down at jets, Top Gun jets. So things are happening. For all those people that think it isn't, you're wrong. Anyway, love you all. See you later. Bye.